Today is day 24 of getting off to a great start. And today I wanted to talk a little bit about replacement exchanges and how awesome they are. You know, Premier is designed for us to serve our customers, and there's no better way to serve than through replacement and exchanges. And what's really great, it's a great way to keep it personal, and it's a great way to book more shows. So I just wanted to tell you a little bit about some of the basics of replacement exchanges and then how I use it to grow my business. So first of all, if somebody is unhappy with a product, we will do an exchange. In Premier, we don't give them back their money, we exchange it for something new. Now, you can give them back their money, but it'll come from you, and that is a really great way to serve them. But just so you know, in Premier, what we do, because our hostesses get so much free jewelry, is we encourage them to exchange it for something else. And a lot of times that customer just needs to know that that is the philosophy. So they go right along with it and they're totally fine with it. So at your shows, you're going to want to make sure that you share about replacement exchanges and our wonderful golden guarantee, and that if they do not like something, they need to let you know right away in the first couple of weeks so that you can get them something new in exchange. Now, if they have a problem with their jewelry, then we want to get them a new piece. Premier doesn't fix it. They give them a totally new piece. So what they'll do is they'll need to get it to you. Just like with any other business, you have to send the product back. I don't spend my days chasing around after jewelry. If I can pick it up, then I will. But if I can't, I just ask them to stick it in a bubble envelope and send it to me. If they send it in a paper envelope, it will rip open and get lost on the post office floor. So just be aware of that. So we're gonna want them to mail it to me. And once I get it, I will do the replacement exchange. Please don't do a replacement exchange before you have the product in hand, because they won't send it to you, and then you will be responsible to pay for that piece, and we don't want that to happen. So they need to send it to you, and if it's within the first 60 days, it's totally free for them, and we just tell Premier, and Premier will mail them a new piece right to their mailbox. Now, if it's after 60 days, it does cost $5 plus tax, and you should collect that. Now, what I do is I'll say something like, hey, it's $5 plus tax, but if you want to schedule a show with me, I'll cover that for you. And so that's a great way to bring that up into the conversation and talk to them about scheduling a show. And believe it or not, I have absolutely scheduled shows because someone has called me because of a problem piece. They're so happy with our golden guarantee and that I can take care of it. And I bring that up about having a show, and they say, sure, it's probably time for me to get some things for free. So people are awesome when you serve them with a smile and you serve them well. So replacement exchanges can truly be your friend. Now, once you have those pieces, you're going to print that little document out from the website, and you're going to fold it up and put it in the little baggie along with the jewelry. You have 30 days to send that back. And so I kind of store them up for a while, and about twice a month, I will mail them back to Premier. Now, Premier is going to ask you for your credit card information when you do a replacement exchange, and that is only because if you do not send that back, they will charge your account for that piece. And I have been guilty of that. I've forgotten here or there to send something back, and I find it later, oh no, here are these earrings. So there is a place on the website that you can look to see about outstanding replacement exchanges. It's right at the top of your screen under My Orders. So you always want to be checking that. They will send you little notifications that it's 25 days, you've got to send that in. Now, it takes them time to check in those replacement exchanges. So if you have sent it in and it's been about 5 days and you suddenly get a notification from Premier that says, send back your replacement exchange, and you go, oh my gosh, I've mailed that in already. It must be lost in the mail. It isn't. It takes a little bit of time for them to receive it, to get it checked in, and then for the computer to recognize that you have it. So just relax and know that it takes a little bit of time. So it's usually just fine. I do insure when I send a whole bunch of that jewelry back, I do insure it just to be safe. And all my postage that I spend and insurance is a tax deduction, so that's really nice. And I love that this jewelry gets delivered directly to the customer, so I don't have to run around and deliver that. It goes directly to her, and I love that Premier does that for us. So replacement exchanges are awesome. Make sure you educate your guests at your home shows about our amazing Golden Guarantee, and follow up with your guests to make sure their jewelry is behaving after they've received it, to see if they need you to do any replacements or exchanges. It's a great way to stay connected with your customers. So this whole process is an opportunity for us to serve our guests, but also for us to stay in contact with them, for them to actually call us because they need us, and for us to grow our business. So I love the way Premier has designed all of this. So love your replacement exchanges, and make sure you have fun serving your customers.